Namaste. Welcome to day 11 of Yoga Nidra. Today will be a fire flow, an invitation to let go of fear. So come to a lie down position, knees to the sky, and just take a few cleansing breaths to arrive on the mat. Notice how the body feels. Close down the eyes, relax the body, and bring the hands just above the navel or the belly button. And see if you can envision a yellow light centered in this area. A yellow light burning like fire, flickering confidently, powerfully within. Keeping the mind on this yellow light, slowly allow the knees to fall over to the left hand side. Resting here in a twisted motion, breathing deep. Engage this area slightly on your inhale and take your knees all the way over to the other side, over to the right. Inhale to center. Tune in to the power within. I am confident. I am powerful. I allow my light to shine bright. Push into the floor with the feet and slowly lift the hips up to the sky. Feel free to allow the hands to fall down by the side here. Make sure the knees are not caving outwards like so. Imagine you've got a block in the center of your knees, keeping everything aligned, knees, hips, shoulders. Exhale to release, windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Back to center, push into the floor, lift the hips high once again, this time with an option to interlace the hands behind the back and come up on the shoulders. Really push up at this center of fire, the yellow burning light, rising high, rising tall. Exhale, release the hands, release the hips down to the floor, rock the knees from side to side. Bring the knees into the chest, take small circles, gently massaging the spine into the mat. And start to rock a little bit forward and back. Gather some momentum and using your core strength, roll on up and see if you can hover on your sit bones. No problem if you can't place the toes down, or you can grab a hold of just the space behind the knees. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, heart lifted, hands out long if you would like to, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into chest, give yourself a hug. Exhale to release. Come on over into a tabletop position. Just make some twists with the hips just to warm up this center of your being. The bit that we've just activated very slightly, just make some gentle move to feel what's good. Now push back onto the heels. Inhale to lift the hands up to the sky. And exhale, place the left hand down on the mat and stretch over with the right hand. Open out the shoulders. Really reach through the right fingertips, grounding down with your sit bones on the right hand side. Inhale to come up and take yourself over to the right. Reach through the left fingertips, ground down through the sit bones, stretch through the whole left side of the body. Inhale to come back to center. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Slide the hands forward. Tuck the toes, push back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet slightly. Stretch through the hips. Ripple forward, come into plank. Ground down through the hands, spread all 10 fingers and push the floor away so the shoulder blades are slightly arched. From here, lower one elbow down and then the other and come into a forearm plank. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, push the heels to the back of the room and exhale to lower the hips down to the floor, come into Sphinx pose. You can untuck your toes and pause here for a moment. That center, that yellow flame should just be kissing the mat. Take a few deep breaths. Tuck the toes, engage your core and push back up to a forearm plank. When you're ready, come on back up to a full plank. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. If at any point this practice gets a little bit too much, feel free to move on down into a child's pose. Take as many breaths as you need and just rejoin when you feel ready. Inhale, left knee to nose. Step the foot in between the hands. Ground down through the feet and inhale to lift the hands. Keep tall on the ball of the right foot, arms out long into arrow pose. Ground down through this right knee. Transfer the weight to lift the right knee up. Pads of the knees parallel to the hips. Now wrap this right leg around the left. Bend the left knee as much as you need to create your foundations. Engage your core. With your hands, bring both hands out long. Cross the right hand over the left and bend the hands so they come onto your shoulders. If this is enough, stay here. If you would like to bring the hands, the elbows level to the shoulders and place the backs of the palms to touch, feel free to stay here or option to take a full bind in a full eagle pose. Continue to breathe. Ground down through that left foot. When you're ready, unravel the right foot, staying grounded with the left and place it as far back as you possibly can. Lower it down to the floor, outer edges of the right foot grounded towards the back of the mat. Unravel the arms and come out into warrior two. Tune in to the fierce warrior that you are. Straighten the front leg. Reach the hand forward and exhale to lower down into triangle pose. Ground down through your feet here and try and make sure your right elbow is not caving in. Open out your chest. Don't worry if your hand's not touching the floor, just rest it on the shin to wherever is comfortable. Take the gaze up to the right fingertips. Breathe here for a couple of breaths. Bend through the front knee. Draw the right hand all the way back by the side of the body, down in a rotated motion to meet the left, come back into arrow. High on the ball of the right foot, stretch through the fingertips. Engage this core. Hands into heart center. And take a twist over the left hand side. Bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Push into the hands to twist a little bit deeper. Breathe here. Engage the core, transfer the weight into the left foot and see if you can step the right foot to meet the left at the front of the mat, coming into a twisted chair. Inhale to reach the hands out long, body to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way to the sky, take the gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, hands down through heart center, all the way back down to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, step both feet back into a plank. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down onto a forearm plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips, Sphinx pose. Close down the eyes, take a deep breath. Feel that fire burning. Feel the body warming up. And breathe. When you're ready, tuck the toes, push back up into a forearm plank. Right hand then left hand into full plank. Exhale, downward dog. Pause here for a moment. Send the hips high. Bend the knees as much as you need. Right knee to the nose. Step the foot in between the hands. Inhale to draw the hands up, out long. On the ball of the left foot, heel up, arrow pose. Take a deep breath here to prepare. Then transfer the weight into the right foot, slowly lifting the left knee out in front. Wrap the left knee around the right. Really ground down through the feet. Bring both hands out in front. Cross the left on top of the right and bring the hands to the shoulders. Feel free to stay here, or alternatively bring the elbows level to the shoulders and touch the backs of the hands to one another. Or if you would like to take a full bind, feel free to do so. Draw the elbows level to the shoulders and bend through the right knee slightly. Ground down through the right foot and slowly unravel the left. Bring it all the way back towards the back of the mat. Ground down in your warrior 2 feet. Release the hands out long, come into your warrior 2. Deep bend in the front knee. Ground down through the outer edges of the left foot. Straighten the right leg. Reach forward with the right hand and lower the hand to the shin. Bring the left hand up to the sky, triangle pose. Breathe here. Deep belly breath. Now bend through the right knee. Bring the left hand all the way back and around to meet the right. Pivot on the back foot and bring the hands into arrow pose once again. Bring the hands into heart center and twist over the left hand side. Bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Push the hands together to twist the shoulders all the way around. Breathe here. Ground down into the right foot and see if you can transfer the weight to bring the left to meet the right at the front of the mat in a twisted chair. Inhale, reach the hands out in front. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to the sky, take the gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, hands through heart center all the way down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step both feet back, plank. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower down to a 4-arm plank. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips, Sphinx pose. Take a breather, notice how the body feels. Tune into your fire. Tuck the toes, push back, 4-arm plank. This time left and right into a full plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, wrinkle to plank. Draw the elbows close to the chest and lower the whole body down towards the mat. Untuck the toes and just rest here for a moment. Make a pillow with your hands and lower the forehead down. Point the toes, keep the legs straight, and inhale to lift both legs up off the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. This time, draw the shoulders away from the ears. To inhale, lift the chest up off the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Just shake the hips from side to side. One more round this time. Lift the legs up, straight legs, push through the toes. Inhale, lift the chest. For 5, 4, 3, 2. See if you can reach a little bit higher. 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a deep breath. Allow the body just to sink into the mat. Wiggle the hips from side to side. And slowly roll over to come to lie on your back. Bend the knees up to the sky. Bring your hands just above the navel. Inhale and exhale, deep belly breaths. Slowly lower the knees over to the right hand side. Breathe into the space. Inhale to draw them up to center and all the way over to the left. Breathe into the space. Inhale back to center. Feet out long. Hands can stay here, just above the navel, as you envision a glowing yellow light here, flickering like a fire, burning with desire. I am confident. I am powerful. As your body begins to relax, allow yourself to own this power. Watch your flame, your fire inside, get bigger and bigger. Allow the flame to light up the legs, the knees, the toes. Watch the fire rise up through the chest into the heart, filling the whole upper body, all the arms and down to the fingertips. The flame inside of you shines bright. From this day forward, let go of fear, let go of self-doubt, and own your power. Own your power. I bow to the confidence that radiates from you. Namaste.